7 members, 1 stage. But if you've watched enough BTS concert footage, and there are hundreds of hours of it, you start to notice something. The energy is not evenly distributed. Some members arrive at peak performance level from the very first note and stay there until the last. Others are incredible performers who hit their ceiling differently. BTS has sold out stadiums on 6 continents, with the Map of the Seoul tour reportedly generating over $500 million in ticket sales before its cancellation due to the pandemic. These are world-class performers by any measure. But which one of them is physically and visually the most relentlessly energetic presence on that stage? Every single show, every single set? Let's rank them. Number 7, Jin. Here's something that makes Jin's stage presence genuinely interesting to analyze. He spent years being the member most openly honest about his own limitations as a performer. In early interviews, Jin openly admitted he had the least dance training among the members before joining Big Hit Entertainment. And he's discussed in multiple Weverse and V-Live sessions how much extra practice he put in just to keep pace with the group's choreography standards. That context matters when you watch him on stage, because what you're seeing is not natural ease, it's hard-won discipline. Jin's performance energy is best described as composed and deliberate. He's a trained vocalist first, and BTS's live show is one of the most choreography-heavy productions in the industry. During the Permission to Dance on Stage concerts held in Los Angeles in November 2021 and Seoul in March 2022, which were among the first large-scale BTS concerts after a 2-year pandemic gap, Jin delivered full sets while managing a pre-existing shoulder condition that eventually required surgery in November 2022, just before his mandatory military enlistment. He performed through that. That's not nothing. His energy reads as warm and emotionally present rather than explosive. He works the crowd through facial expression, timing, and what fans consistently describe as a natural ability to make large arenas feel personal. Fan-captured footage from the Seoul Permission to Dance concert shows him visibly pushing through physical discomfort during high-intensity numbers, maintaining stage position and performance quality throughout. The honest assessment: Jin is a committed and increasingly capable live performer. Number 6, RM. There's a reason RM has been BTS's leader since the group's debut in 2013, and it has everything to do with how he understands a room. As the primary rapper, principal lyricist, and the member who handles virtually all official English language communication for the group, RM carries a different kind of weight on stage than the other members. His role is structural. He is the connective tissue of BTS's live show, and his energy reflects that. RM's stage presence is cerebral and commanding, rather than physically explosive. He's not the member throwing himself across the stage or sustaining the highest intensity choreography sequences. By his own admission in a 2020 Weverse interview, he has described himself as someone who thinks deeply about performance, rather than someone who leads with pure physical instinct. That self-awareness shows. During BTS's stadium-era concerts, the Love Yourself World Tour, which ran from August 2018 to October 2019 across North America, Europe, and Asia, and grossed approximately $196 million according to Billboard box score data, RM functioned as the live show's anchor, setting tone and pacing at critical moments. Where his energy genuinely spikes is during rap-heavy sequences. Cypher performances, mic drop, and his solo sections are where RM visibly shifts registers. The body language opens up, the crowd control becomes more aggressive, and the performance becomes less composed and more raw. Concert footage from Wembley Stadium in 2019, where BTS became the first Korean act to headline the venue, shows RM commanding sections of that 90,000 capacity crowd with notable authority. He's a powerful presence, but power and relentless physical energy are different things. Number 5, Suga. If you judge Suga purely on low-energy reputation, you're working from a meme, not from the actual concert record. Yes, he's the member most associated with a deadpan, minimalist public persona. Yes, the Suga sleeping clips exist. But put that aside and look at what he actually does across a full BTS live set, because the reality is more complicated and more impressive than the internet shorthand suggests. Suga has performed through a shoulder injury that required surgery in November 2020, a procedure he underwent during the pandemic period when BTS had no active touring schedule, which he later discussed candidly in BTS's documentary content and on Weverse. What most fans don't immediately register is that his shoulder condition predated that surgery by years. He has discussed in multiple interviews, including a particularly detailed 2018 Weverse exchange, that he managed chronic shoulder pain through multiple full touring cycles. The 2017 and 2018 Wings and Love Yourself tours were physically grueling productions. Multiple shows per week, full choreography sets running close to 2 hours per night. His energy on stage is precision-based. Suga doesn't waste movement. Every gesture is deliberate, every position intentional. During cypher sequences and his solo August D material performed at the 2022 Permission to Dance concerts, his intensity visibly escalates in a way that catches casual viewers off guard. The aggression in his rap delivery and the sharpness of his stage movement during those moments register as genuinely high energy by any reasonable performance standard. He's not the most explosive member on this list, but calling Suga a low-energy performer is a misreading of what controlled, efficient stage power actually looks like.
Number 4, Jimin. Jimin's position at number 4 on this list will surprise some fans, but the ranking is specifically about sustained, full-show energy output, and Jimin's particular brand of performance intensity comes with a crucial caveat that the data actually supports. He is one of the most technically gifted dancers in the group, with a formal contemporary dance background from the Korea Arts High School in Busan, where he graduated before joining Big Hit. That training is visible in every performance. But the nature of his performance style is emotionally internal, rather than broadly explosive, and that distinction matters for this ranking. What separates Jimin from the members below him is the consistency of his physical commitment. BTS choreographer Son Sung-duk and various behind-the-scenes Bangtan bomb footage have repeatedly shown Jimin as among the last members to leave practice sessions, drilling sequences long after others have finished. That obsessive technical investment shows on stage. During the Face Yourself Japan tour and the Love Yourself World tour, Jimin's execution of technically demanding pieces, including the iconic Lie solo stage, which involves sustained floor work and contemporary movement sequences, maintained a quality standard that visibly required enormous physical output per show. His energy is also emotionally magnetic in a way that's documentable. Fan cam footage from multiple Permission to Dance dates shows audience reaction visibly peaking during Jimin's center moments, which is a real-world measurable indicator of stage command. He pulls focus without demanding it loudly. The honest reason he sits at 4 rather than higher, his energy is intense but contained. The members above him simply fill more physical space with more consistent full-body output across an entire 2-hour set.
Number 3, Jungkook. Jungkook has been called the group's most complete performer by multiple music industry observers, and the concert record gives that assessment real weight. He joined Big Hit Entertainment at age 15 as the group's youngest member, with no prior professional training, and was subsequently mentored across dance, vocals, and performance simultaneously during the group's pre-debut period. What emerged from that process is a performer with an unusually broad technical range, and on stage, that range translates directly into sustained high-energy output across a full concert set. The physical data point that matters most here, Jungkook has performed through injuries in documented, verifiable ways. During the 2019 Speak Yourself tour stop in Sao Paulo, Brazil, he injured his leg during a performance and was photographed and filmed receiving medical attention backstage, yet completed the show. He discussed this incident afterward in BTS content, and it was widely reported across Korean entertainment media at the time. That incident is illustrative of a broader pattern. Jungkook's threshold for pushing through physical strain during live shows is among the highest in the group. His energy profile is also remarkably consistent across a full 2-hour set. Footage from the 2023 Yet to Come concert in Busan, a free public concert that drew an audience officially estimated at approximately 100,000 people on site by the Busan city government, shows Jungkook maintaining explosive movement quality and vocal delivery simultaneously deep into the set, which is genuinely difficult to sustain at that level. He ranks at 3 rather than higher because 2 members above him bring something additional, an outward, crowd-igniting energy that operates on a slightly different and broader scale. Number 2, V. V is one of the most visually arresting stage presences in contemporary pop, and that's not fan enthusiasm talking. It's a conclusion supported by measurable industry recognition. In 2022, the magazine T.C. Candler's annual Most Handsome Faces list ranked V first globally for the fourth consecutive time. But more relevant to this ranking is a different kind of recognition. Choreographer and performance director feedback consistently singles out V as among the members with the strongest instinct for stage spatial awareness, meaning his body naturally understands how to occupy and command physical space in a way that reads powerfully from the back row of a stadium. What makes V's stage energy distinctive and places him at number 2 is a combination of physical expressiveness and what performers call stage magnetism, the ability to draw audience attention even when not holding the center position. During BTS's Map of the Soul On 1 concert, a high-production online concert held in October 2020 that drew a paid global audience of approximately 993,000 viewers across 191 regions, according to Big Hit Entertainment's official figures, V's camera presence was consistently noted by international media reviewers as exceptional, even within a group of exceptional performers. His choreography execution is sharp and committed throughout full sets, but what elevates his energy above the members below him is the emotional texture he brings to movement. He performs with a full-body expressiveness that extends from fingertips to facial expression, in a way that's consistent across entire shows, not just highlight moments. Behind-the-scenes Bangtan footage repeatedly captures V fully committed even during rehearsals and sound checks. The member above him simply operates at a relentless physical intensity that is difficult to match by any standard. Number 1, J-Hope. This ranking was never really in doubt if you follow the concert record honestly. Jungkook, J-Hope, holds a performance background that is uniquely positioned even within BTS. Before joining Big Hit Entertainment, he was a street dance competitor in Gwangju with a documented competition history, and he subsequently became the group's in-house dance leader, the member responsible for teaching choreography to other members during practice sessions. That role is confirmed across multiple BTS documentary features, including Burn the Stage, the 2018 YouTube Premium series that provided behind-the-scenes access to the Love Yourself World Tour, where J-Hope is explicitly shown leading group practice and correcting other members' technique. What that background produces on stage is a performer whose energy output is structurally different from everyone else on this list. J-Hope doesn't shift into performance mode when the show starts. He appears to operate at performance intensity as a baseline. Footage across every BTS touring cycle consistently shows him as the member most visibly and physically committed during full group choreography sequences, during his own solo sections, and critically during the between-song transitions where other members visibly recover. He doesn't visibly recover. He maintains. His 2022 solo Lollapalooza headline set in Chicago, making him the first Korean solo artist to headline the main stage of that festival, drew approximately 60,000 attendees, according to festival attendance figures reported by Billboard, and multiple professional music reviewers, including those from Rolling Stone and Pitchfork, noted his physical stamina and crowd command as headline level by any genre standard. He performed a 30-plus song set in summer heat with a level of sustained physical output that reviewers specifically documented. J-Hope doesn't perform like someone who loves performing. He performs like someone who was built for